every man-child to stop and take notice. I am a black woman, so educated that the words come to me to be defined. I am a black woman. My very presence causes confusion. Even Socrates would have a problem conceiving who I am. Who am I? I am a black woman. My next piece comes from an experience. I started dating when I was really young, so I really didn't have an opportunity to know of anybody else. And when I went through a divorce, I thought every man in the world wanted me. Too often we take for granted atmospheres of aromas, not stopping to enjoy the flowing peace of our senses mixed with curiosity. Too often we, you, me, take little explosions of smiles as healthy connections trying to connect electrical flames waiting to be fueled with erotic passions and attractions. Too often we look for other conversations to explore, to learn, to teach. We ignore the reasons for presence near. Look how we use emotions like old shoes, traveling distances and discarding them at will. Too often, you, me, we refuse to bend, bow, letting go, and giving in to and for each other. Too often, we die without even knowing how desire is not about the body, but about the mind. Too often, you, me, we, he. My last piece was actually the basis for my book. It's called She Was Unfamiliar. And the basis is having sex before marriage is never a good idea. She was strong, a single being, young in mind and body. He found her, found she. Imagine softness and weakness meeting strength and smooth talking. She was unfamiliar, untouched, learning that was not her time. It wasn't pleasure, but she gave of her most precious. She laid down. He found her, found she, spread with hands, fingers, and breath touching. He found, she found her with him entering in by force and pain, confusion for only a second. He found her, found she, connecting through a connection, finding a plane that should have never been crossed. For it was unfamiliar. They were too young. It was too complicated. It, the connection, opened the doors of pain and sorrow because he found, she found her unfamiliar.